So if you have used the G502 that I have reviewed on a previous video, which I will hook on the cards above, and you can get the link on the description box below. This mouse is quite similar but also very different to the G502. It has many buttons you can utilize to keep your favorite power moves in your fingertip. Hello, this is the Tech Girl 007 in here, and I'm here to teach you all you need to know about YouTubing, video tips and tricks, and don't forget the reviews of the latest and most affordable gadgets to help you create even better videos. So let's start with what's in the box. We got the mouse, of course, then we have the extender cable for the receiver dongle, some documentations, and a sticker. The G604 at the price point of £54 is an excellent value for those enthusiastic gamers out there. Not to mention though, it has 15 different buttons that you could program and assign a task to each for increased productivity. This is done using a specific program called G-Hub. But why only set it for gaming? You could possibly customize these buttons to assist you in your daily work. For example, while using programs such as Chrome and Photoshop, etc. to make your daily life easier with shortcuts. To be honest, if I had to choose between keyboard and mouse shortcuts, I will definitely opt for the mouse option as it's more convenient in my opinion. Aside from the wireless capability, it goes a step further, allowing you to use this mouse with not one but two computers at the same time. Isn't that fantastic? So how do you do that? Well, you could use the dongle on one PC and the wireless function on another, and sometimes if you are in a mood of annoying your partner, you could actually secretly do so by connecting it to his or her computer and invade his or her mouse movements. That shall be fun. If you're wondering about how long you could use the mouse on Bluetooth, well, I'm here to tell you that it could last you for as long as 5.5 months, as stated on the website. However, though, on the battery, you get 240 hours of life. But the duration of how much power has left on the mouse is only shown on the dashboard on the computer and not on the mouse itself. Although there's a small LED light on the mouse, which is only there for the connectivity purposes. Right, so let's have a closer look at this, shall we? Talking about ergonomics and the hand feel, we have a nice and soft rubbery material on both sides. For ring finger on the right and on the fin for resting the thumb on the left. The rest of the body though is also made out of some kind of plastic material, but that does not at all mean it looks or feels cheap in any way, as the design looks quite lavishing due to the add-on texture to give you that hand grip. Besides the fin, you have the distinctive 6 thumb buttons, and you have the plus and the minus button to be able to control the DPI while gaming. Bear in mind though, this mouse is designed mainly for right-handed users, and if you try to use it with left hand, I guess you're gonna have some hard time due to the design functionality. Speaking of gaming, I came across a few gamers saying that this mouse is only good with a selection of games such as MMOs, MOBAs, etc., which I found to be quite biased. Moving on, we have the button for the Bluetooth connection. Then above that is the button that allows you to transition between smooth scrolling and not. I think it's a good idea to be able to turn the hyper scrolling off when not in need. The scrolling wheel itself, as we all know it, can only obviously do the scrolling job, but as usual, like the most models of Logitech mice, this one also has two side buttons that can perform different tasks, so at least this part of the mouse is not just limited to only scrolling. Surprise, surprise, it has no RGB light. That's due to the brand focusing more on preserving the power and not worrying too much about the lighting, which could potentially eat up all the battery life. Turning the mouse over, there are a few things to notice in here. First off, you have the 16,000 hero sensor. Besides it, you can see a button which could be pushed up and down to toggle on or off the mouse when obviously not in use. These four elevated feet are meant to be PTFE, meaning that you have lowest friction resistance to allow gaming mice to glide smoothly on various surfaces. Right, so at some point I thought I should give you a sound test, and here it is. And by now, if you're wondering where the battery goes, here it is. You could actually remove the back case. That's where you could insert not only the battery but also the dongle as well. I like how it has a magnet to quickly allow the case to snap back on. Now, last but not least, let me put some light on some of the cons that I think should be addressed. For me, first of all, the buttons on the sides could easily be pressed by accident, which can be quite annoying at times. You may need to get used to it. As mentioned before, this is only good for certain games out there and not for all. If you are someone who wants to match everything in your studio, you only have the option of one color, and that's it. Last but not least though, I would have loved the LED light on it for the gaming aesthetics. Alright then, so that's it for this review. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell me on the comments on how you found this review, whether you liked it or not. I want to hear it all. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms, and more product reviews will be coming soon. Let me know if there's a specific product you wanted me to review, and I will try my best to fulfill your request. Take care guys, bye.